What's up, C Nation? It's your girl, Shantell, and I'm back with another video. Before we get into the video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and share if you're feeling extra generous. We are on the road to 500, and thank you guys so much if you're already subscribed. If you're not and you're new here, please consider subscribing. In today's video, I'm going to tell you guys how to graduate high school with your degree.
There's a time and a place for all this. This is not the place for all this. Is there a reason?
On my iPad right here, I have a list of all the topics that we're going to cover in this video. So let's get into it. For starters, I just finished my first semester of dual enrollment as a high school student. I'm a junior and I'm 16 years old. I got a 23 on my ACT. And yeah, I'm doing dual enrollment. So we're going to talk about learning how to balance the workload. So like school and the other school, like doing both at the same time, or just like in general. We're also going to talk about how you should do the work, cheating, stuff like that. Like, if cheating is not your forte, don't worry. It wasn't mine at first either, and then I got with the game. We're also going to talk about how to deal with professors / being professional, the rules, the syllabus, things like that. We're also going to talk about how you should take your exams and like methods to use on the exam, help studying, stuff like that. We're also going to talk about picking your classes, like how you should set up your schedule and the things that you want to do. We're also going to talk about how to prepare for your next semester of college and things to remember. Okay, girls, so topic number 1 is going to be picking your classes. For me, picking my classes was very easy because I know exactly what I want to do. Right now, I'm trying to get a associate's degree in business / accounting. So that's what my career path is going towards right now, because I want to do real estate and stuff like that. If y'all want a whole another video on what I want to do in my future, just let me know, because I could talk about that forever and forever. But so basically, I would recommend, first of all, speaking to your counselor, because your counselor should be the person helping you schedule your classes and stuff like that. Or at least mine was. I have a lot of help from my counselor if I need it. So just your counselor can be your best friend if you choose to. But I would say if you're undecided on what you want to do currently, get your associate's degree in general studies, or get your degree in general studies, period. Just because that's like a basic thing. Like, no matter what degree you need, you have to have your general studies classes, like your English, your math classes, your social studies, your history classes. Just like high school, how you need required classes, your core classes, these are your core classes for your degree. So if you don't know what to do, just take your core classes. And then if you do, then take I would recommend starting with your core classes anyway, taking your prerequisite classes, everything that you need to further your degree. Take everything, all the basic, all the level 1 things, the 10-10 classes, stuff like that. Topic number 2, preparing for the semester. Honestly, when you get to high school, schools stop giving you a school supply list, so you really just go in blind, or you just get whatever your teacher tells you to. And college is the same way. The only thing that they're going to tell you to get is your textbooks, and those can really honestly get very expensive. And I think before you start the class, you should see if the whole class is on Quizlet or not, because that could have saved me a biology textbook, which was like $100-something. So supplies wise, I feel like there's like 10 or so things that you like really need, or things that were really helpful to me that I really need, that I would recommend that everyone else gets. So number 1 is a printer. I don't know, like, you need I feel like I'm the type of person that does things better on paper. If you're not, that's perfectly fine. But I printed out every single one of my syllabuses. I highlighted all the important information, because your syllabus is important in college. We'll get into that later. But like, you're going to need to know certain things. You're going to need to have to highlight things. You're going to need to have to see things physically, or in my opinion, I needed to. And it was just very it was just easier to have it all printed out in front of me. And then since you're going to be printing out papers, you might as well get item number 2, a hole puncher, because I kept all my stuff in this binder right here, and this was where I put my syllabuses, my notes. I have my course path right here already, but I just cleaned this out because my semester ended today. But yeah, I just feel like the hole puncher is very essential. And then item number 3 is also the binder, because this helps you keep your things more organized. Do not, and I mean do not just put the papers in a bag somewhere and call it okay. This is not high school. Your teacher's not going to give you a replacement paper. It's not going to be as easy to replace the stuff that you lost. You can't go back and get the notes off of a PowerPoint. You're going to have to restart completely if you lose your stuff. So just get you a little binder, get you a little hole puncher, and keep your stuff organized. For number 4, number 4, 5, and 6. 4, 5, and 6 are all very important because they're your essentials. They're your pens, your pencils, your markers, your highlighters. Pens and pencils go together. So yeah, don't do too much. But anyway, so your writing utensils, basically. I feel like these are all very important to have, because like if you're going to be taking notes, I feel like it's important to make sure your notes are in depth, descriptive, and they're very organized. It helps to color code things, highlight keywords, like highlight the titles, like important things you're going to need to do with certain things, in my opinion. Like if you like colors, get different color pens, have vocabulary words in pink, have important things in a certain color, stuff like that. Like, you know, it just helps to keep things more organized. This is all about organization. Organization is your best friend. So, and then lastly, sorry. I would also say next, for item number 7, get you a good, dependable computer, because you're going to have to download a lot of things. You're going to have to write speeches, record speeches if you're taking like communications classes. That was one of my core classes. So I needed to take communications. I think a lot of majors need to take communications, and it's a general studies thing. So you're going to have to record your speeches. You're going to have to like type them up. You're going to have to download a lot of things throughout the year. You're going to have to keep your coursework organized. You're going to need a reliable computer for this. Honestly, my computer came from Walmart. It was probably like a little $300 computer from Walmart. It's actually my dad's, but I took it because I needed more than he does. So yeah. So if your parent doesn't have a computer, that you can still get you a nice, good, dependable one from Walmart. I just have like I have this regular HP computer. I don't know the model. It says model 15. I don't know what that is, but like, here's how it looks. But yeah, I feel like this computer is really nice. It's touchscreen and all, so I feel like, yeah, it's a really good computer. I'm not sure what computer it is to tell you, so if you're a tech person, comment down below what computer this is to help other people out. Back to the things that you should get for the school year or semester. So next thing I would say to get is a good calendar. Like on my wall, I actually have a dry erase calendar. So I just like wrote everything I needed, my deadlines for stuff, really, when I have them, or like important things to remember for my semester. Also, you can also get you a little like to-do list pen and paper thing. Those are very cheap. I know Dollar General sells them, Dollar Tree, Walmart, Target, Amazon. You can get you those simple pen pads that say to-do list and just write out your stuff, or like just simple things like that to help you stay organized. Like everything is going to be to help you stay organized, because organization is so important. And then lastly, I would say to get you a notebook or notebook paper. If, like I said earlier, if you're going to be taking the notes, if you're going to go that route and taking notes and stuff like that, then you're going to need somewhere to put the notes. Like I do better. First of all, it's like proven, scientifically proven, that people do better whenever they write their notes down, because you're like, you have to read it, like you have to absorb the words to write them down. Like you can't just like space out writing, because like, I don't know, like if you space out writing, your words gonna end up going across the paper like diagonally and stuff like that. You're not gonna know what you're writing. You're gonna repeat your sentences and stuff like that. So writing stuff down is very important. So when you get your notes, or when you're taking your notes, write them down. Like, don't just highlight, write them down, because writing them down helps you retain the knowledge more. And you're gonna need the paper to do it. I had a notebook originally, but I stopped using my notebook halfway through my semester because it ripped. And I had a paper one because all the other ones were sold out. But if you get you a really nice 5-star one, that should be very good. But also, you can also get you some regular line paper and have your dividers. These are also important. I didn't write that down, but get you some dividers and divide your stuff up. But you get you some dividers, you write your notes, and then you put them in the section right behind their syllabuses. So I feel like that's a really good way to stay organized. Yeah, not stay organized. Your school supplies. These are school supplies. I'm sorry. School supplies. Good things to have. And I think that that's pretty much it. Let me know, comment down below if you think that there's something else that I missed, or maybe I just ran out of storage. Okay, so back to our list of like basically what you need to do to graduate with your degree, and dual enrollment, your first semester, all kinds of things. So next thing is dealing with professors / the rules. So my professors, they were kind of like, sometimes when I would contact them, they were kind of unprofessional, and they're talking, like the way they talked was very unprofessional. And like some of them like were just really rude. I had 5, by the way. For reference, I had 5, so I kind of know, like, I'm not just like, I didn't just have like 1 and was just like, oh, my professor was mean, they're all gonna be mean. No, I had 5 of them, and I feel like mine were like unprofessional. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but really the best way I would say deal with them is, first of all, constantly check your email, because if they tell you something, you need to make sure because most of them have in their syllabus, they're like, if I email you, you need to reply. Like, all mine really had that in their email. But also, read your syllabus. Like, that's gonna tell you all the rules, like what to talk to your professor about, because honestly, I feel like your syllabus is like your best friend, because you agreed to it and your professor gave it to you to agree to. So yeah, like, that's why I said, like, you should go in and highlight your syllabus, print it out, so that you always have it right there. Like, it's, for some, like, I used every single one of my syllabus this semester. Like, even if it was just like checking my grade, or seeing like what my grade is, or like trying to get in contact with my professor, or checking like the classroom like rules. There some of them, a lot of mine had like a layout of the semester. So like when stuff was due, like certain projects, like exams, how much my exams were. Like, syllabus is just really important. They lay out the whole entire class. They tell you the rules and everything of the class. So make sure you're reading them, because what else are you doing? Read that syllabus. Next, we have how to complete your work. So like efficient methods. I would say like some really good efficient methods are, first of all, going in and actually reading it, so you at least know what it's talking about a little bit. If you're gonna like do things like the real way, you need to go in and read the full chapter. Maybe sometimes you should just go in and read, and then go back a second time, and then take notes after you read. Like, because like what I would do is just take notes as I read. And like, I noticed like in my history class, I still didn't have half the answers, even after I used the study guide and only answered what was important, because I would only read for the answers, not read to understand. And the thing that I was supposed to do was understand, not answer. So I was only doing half of what I actually needed to do, which would like, I got it. I passed that class with a C, I think. So yeah, but like that, use your resources. Use the, wait, sorry, it looked like something was on my face. Use your resources, and when I say that, girl, cheat. If you're not above it, be below it. Cheat. Like, what? I mean, just don't get caught. Just don't get caught. But like, half the time, you can, it's so easy to go copy that question and just put it in Google. Copy and paste it literally, and half the answers will pop up. Or go find you a Quizlet on the topic, or you can download apps like Socratic, which is like, it doesn't require anything and it's free, or Answer AI. Answer AI has a bit more accuracy than Socratic in my opinion, but it's also, Answer AI is like energy based, so you need energy to answer questions, and you can only get 3 energy a day. So unless you pay for like the premium plan or something like that, which, baby, college students is broke. High school students is broke. I am broke. I'm not paying no like $12.99 a month just to get unlimited answers. Baby, I'll just cheat and get the wrong answers. Cause as long as I'm not getting no F, I'm passing. Okay, sorry. So next, I would say like I said earlier, taking notes is going to really help you when trying to do your work. Make sure you take organized notes, color-coded notes, notes that you can understand. Or like, if you like, make your notes like a recipe. They need to be detailed, they need to be organized, they need to explain who, what, when, where, why, how. Like, it's important to have good notes. Like, good notes are going to get you good grades. Next is learning how to balance work and like your dual enrollment work with your schoolwork and your other outside of stuff. The only thing I do, so I do cheer, I have 5 actual classes, and then I also do dual enrollment. I would have a job if I could find one, but I can't, so I don't. But next year I'll be more insightful on this topic, even more than I already am. But so yeah, I would say the best thing you could really do when trying to do your work is to create a schedule. When I first started my semester, I was just doing work whenever I felt like it, doing when it fit in. But no, I feel like it's more efficient if you make it fit in, like you give it a set time. Like, for me, I had my days set out for, on certain days I would do certain course loads, and I had 5 classes and I had 5 school days of the week. My goal was to never have homework to do over the weekend. Every weekend I still ended up doing work, but that's not the point. That's just my own fault. Like, if you stick to a schedule that you set yourself, then you should be good. But Mondays I would do my biology work, Tuesdays communication, Wednesdays political science, Thursday sociology. I missed a class. Oh, and Friday's US government. It really wasn't, it was set up differently, but that's like the idea. Like, every day I would do one class, like a class a day. And it was also easier for me to get my schoolwork done at school because, like I said, I only have 5 classes and I have to be at school for 8 periods in a day because juniors don't get early release at my school. So keep running out of storage. But basically what I was saying, use your study halls, your TA classes to your advantage, because they're gonna really be your best friend, and doing them is easy. Like, if you're not doing anything in your classes, that's your time to work on your other classwork. Any free time is time to work on your classwork. And that's how you need to think of it. Because if you think of it as, oh, I only do it during these times, yeah, set a schedule for yourself, but also do your work outside of that schedule. If you get it in where you can fit it in, and fit it in where it needs to be fit in. Like, you get me? You following? Sorry, I gotta rush this video because I just ran out of storage twice and I'm not trying to do it again. I got 8 gigabytes left. So Yeah. Second to last thing is advice on taking exams. When you take your exams, you need to be in a quiet, isolated space, preferably. Maybe you could put some like chill music on in the background. Just be focused, because your exams, all of them more than likely are going to be timed. So you need to be trying to do them fast. Like most of my exams, they were 50 questions in 60 minutes. So I had about like just over a minute for each question. So you don't have time to go read the text and find the answer. You either better have Google on your side or your notes on your side. Your notes need to be organized, because if you don't know where to find things, then whenever you're taking your exam, you're not going to be able to find them. Like, girl. So lastly, before I run out of storage again for like the 6th time, we're going to talk about things to remember. Number 1, this is going to be hard. I never said nowhere in here that was easy, besides the easiest thing you can do is look up an answer or use AI to help you out. But this is going to be difficult. It's going to be very demanding. Like, yeah, it's going to be hard. So you need to make sure that you're asking for help when you need it. Ask for help. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. Nobody's going to beat you up for asking for help. Girl, if you need help, ask for help. Cause it's hard. Like, it's difficult. It takes a long time to do. If you're doing your work correctly, just ask for help. Ask your counselor, ask your friend, ask your mom, your dad, somebody. Ask for help. And then being consistent with your work and how you do it is going to be your best friend. Like, having that schedule, having that calendar, it's going to be your best friend, because you're going to know when you need to have stuff done. It's going to be more strict. You're going to have more deadlines. Like, just like, because like, you're so used to high school where everything was specific. You had all of this. And then there was also like the wiggle room. This is not that. Most of the professors don't have wiggle room. So you need to make sure you're holding yourself to those high standards and setting that schedule, being consistent, because being consistent is going to be your best friend. And then lastly, don't forget, y'all, D's get degrees. Don't be afraid to take the D. Like, pause. Take the bad grade. Because honestly, the only thing that's failing in college is the F. If you don't have an F, don't worry about it. Try your hardest. Yet try to have a A or a B. But baby, A's, B's, C's, D's, they all do the same thing. They gonna get you that degree. The GPA don't even matter no more. You're not getting more scholarships after college. What you trying to keep a GPA for? Unless you require a certain GPA, girl, them D's will be all right. It's just a few. As long as you try. If you're failing, it's probably because you're doing the work on your own, which that happened to me. So I start getting smarter, work smarter, not harder, and getting them higher grades. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching my video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're new, I hope you decide to stay. If not, if you're already staying, keep staying. like, comment, subscribe, share the channel, share the video. Peace. It's connected to you.